God damn.
No better
That
than
nigga
Tango shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke,
oh,
stone look,
it's like,
shatter
dog,
like
you
broke
kind of
glass.
got to ask to
Time
do
is
that
time, so
stuff
they
if he
blind, pull the
posting it.
blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones, Chris Webber calling time out. Around and
I
find
don't
out.
know. But that's funny as shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, I was over here laughing for like 2 minutes.
The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so
God
good. She
damn.
like he's so
That's
good to
funny
me.
as hell.
I wake up every morning,
What he could have
look in
did
the
is put a
mirror and
scope
I
on his
thank
gun.
God. Every morning, look
Put
in the
that
mirror,
keep
salute
scope
a
on his
real
gun.
one, and I thank God he's so
Oh
good.
man.
I wake
That's
up
funny
every
as shit,
morning,
dog.
look in the mirror, and I thank God he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finessing, swoon baby girl, I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
adjusted and twist that and then you done spent $150 and you ain't got shit
Trying to
in that manner.
swindle your partner, man. Like I said, man. It's just to me, I was just like, damn, dog. It's like that. Before you even completely said it, I was like, man, please don't tell me, man. Like, please. Oh man, that's funny as shit, dog. One of those that his AI
In the
hands would be
only
out there
building
in the
this
video game
franchise has
shooting
ever
some shit
known.
up.
We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans.
His rebuttal to it was, oh, you post it like that. Nigga, you post it on social media.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
We go tonight. White 20.
Staying with Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
What? 180! Hold on. Check. 11. Yes, sir. Like one out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Whirling. Hey, 5.
On 4th down, Goff. That's complete, downfield to Godwin. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing again, it's Goff. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
On the check.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Quickly makes the grab downfield. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On the jump.
New set of downs from 37.
Come low, 18.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
The first carry now for the rookie out of Iowa State. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Raider first
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
White 20. White 20.
Throwing is gone. There's a screen now for Walker. Short pickup to their own 31. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here's Gall. We've got a screen to the running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
What's that?
Walker on first down. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. All right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give up the gut to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
180.
Toss play. This is Walker. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Go. 180. 12.
They'll go for it. Goff. Look at that power. Deep left side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Working quickly here. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Liking 18.
Richardson on third. Taken in by Noel. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on this first down. Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Noel's got it. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Offensive line fast. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Cut out left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. 3rd down here. Defense showing blitz. Richardson. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second-quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running with Walker again. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Walker trying to run for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Well, On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Cut. 180. Turbo.
From the gun, gone. Raiders closing in, and down he goes.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Cut. 120. Five.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. Back to return is Jalen Knoll. He takes it at the 4. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Goff setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Richardson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Richardson now. Finds a man right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 20.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Zach and I will be back right after this.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense will flying around and making the play.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taking a deep shot here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs from 37. Richardson on first and 10. This one's out to Noel, left side. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Once more now, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another
A give to Tracy up the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense up to the line fast.
15 more yards. Las Vegas.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Richardson sacked. Almost 7 yards. It's second down.
Now Richardson to throw. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Looking quickly here.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Come on. Hey. 19, Tiger.
Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His third total score in this game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
180.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. John Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Now an inside give to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back, With one play and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
28. Texans 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. The give now to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Hits his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
We go tonight. 180. Turbo.
Goff to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So it's second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, you even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Goff on third. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Running in the red zone, and he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown!
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Sly to try the point after. He connects on the point after. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
28. Texans 14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Get it. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they make the tackle at the 38. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Knowles got it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And goes to the hurry up here. Now throw again, Richardson. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. And now Richardson on 4th down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Scott reels it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 3-yard line.
Throwing again, Richardson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th.
The 2nd down pass.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
What? Like 20.
He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180. What's that?
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
180.
From the gun, Goff. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down.
And the Texans first and 10 at the
On 1st down, it's Goff. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey, trap 60, trap 60.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's now
3rd and goal for Richardson. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The XP is up and good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Right in left side by Godwin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They're gonna throw again. Goff. There's a screen out for Walker. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Goff now on 3rd down. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. Has it downfield, working the left. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Once more now, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Richardson to throw again. It's this to Waddle over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just is a